Morning everyone. Today's going to be kind of a busy day for us and a little bit of a challenging day. It's going to be in the mid-70s. Sun's shining right now, but rain's supposed to be moving in early this afternoon. So hopefully we'll get all of our yards done before it gets too wet on us. But we'll take every bit of rain we can get, so let's get started. So before we get started for the day, it is time to look at the new trimmer that I bought. I got it from my buddy that sells Makitas, and funny thing about this trimmer, he didn't have a chance to do anything. So this is brand new. He never put any oil in it, he never started it, never did nothing. It's not even put together, just the way it came. Well, here's my old Domar, which is 6-7 years old. And here's the new Makita. It's pretty much the same exact thing. It actually is the same thing. The only thing they did is change the color and the labeling. So, this is the way it comes. Packaged up, and everything's in this bag. That's for the oil. Here is the guard, which I will not be using. Here is the factory head, which is a Makita head. It's a speed feed head, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to use. But we're going to use it. Okay. These are the instructions for this trimmer. That's what I'm going to do with them. I'm not even going to look at them, and more or whatever it is. And more directions. And the warranty label, or warranty, warranty card. There we go. Oh, brain shot again this morning. So, I will be filling this out. The rest of it I don't need. So, this is all there is to this. And the rest of it will tighten up by itself. So here is the guard that would be bolting up, but we're not going to be using that because I don't use the guards for nothing. You know, it's a very small guard, but it's just in the way. I don't use it. Okay. And this is the handle that they send, which is a nice handle, but I like this handle. So I am going to be taking the handle off of this old trimmer and putting it on the new trimmer. But I'll be taking the new handle, putting it on the old trimmer, because this is going to be a backup trimmer for us. So you're supposed to have, according to these lines, where the handle goes. And since I am not a short person, when you have the handle out here, you bend over too far. When you have the handle here, it's not too bad. So I put it right about here. And I am adding 60 milliliters of 10W40 synthetic oil, because that is what it is recommended in this trimmer. This is what Vicky's 2-year-old trimmer looks like. There's the new one. It's not faded out too bad. The old one's been beat up pretty good, but it still works. New trimmer's got all these nice grips in it. Them will be wore off real fast. The other handle's smooth. First tank of gas. It is on, choke is on. Okay, Miss Vicki, give her a start.
When that happens, and let it warm up enough.
Choke. Up.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Okay, now turn the choke off.
Oh, come
One
on.
more. Okay.
I had the choke on. That was not the right thing to do.
Okay, now you flooded it, right?
Yeah.
Pull the trigger. Look at the shoes she's wearing. Them are socks.
Going to trim some rose bushes.
the smell of paint and oil burning off of new equipment. There ain't nothing better, to me. So it's that Makita's working good, as I figured it would.
Yeah, he's all excited about trimming now.
I don't know what it is, why I get excited about a brand new string trimmer. It's just a string trimmer, but I'm enjoying it. It's 2 pounds lighter. It's got more horsepower than the other. The other one was tired. I don't know, I guess we're boring, or I'm boring, or whatever.
But it's only been 7 years since you had a new trimmer.
This is true. Or 6 years, or 7. I don't know. It's been a while anyhow.
Every once in a while he'd use mine.
Yeah. But with that handle off the old trimmer, it feels, it gets my handle that much farther away from the handle, and it's a little bit taller, so I can stand up straighter too. It's a little more comfortable for me.
And for me, it was so nice getting on that cat today. Even though that cat made me so mad when it kept burning all them belts, but Mark had that bagger on there, and that's what happened. But when there's no bagger on there, I just love my cat. It just keeps on and going, and I can just maneuver that thing like no tomorrow.
Because it works great in the little tiny yards. Give Skag credit for that. In the little tiny yards, or not tiny yards, but real small yards anyhow. That mower does a great job.
It gets good around the trees, and it works really nice.
And it does sit lower than the Gravely, so you're getting under more limbs too also. So it works out well, and I think our day is back to where it should be. New trimmer, Protero's fixed, Gravely's up where it should be, bagging. The only thing I forgot to do last night when I put the Protero together is I forgot to increase the air pressure in the back tires of the Gravely and lower the air pressure in the back tires of the Skag, because the bagger's not on there anymore. But when we stop home for lunch, I'll fix it all then, and then our day will be, our life will be back to normal until the next thing breaks, because you know something's going to break.
And then, like I say, when most of the lawns that I normally mow, I've been using the Gravely. So, and you know, the lawns look different with the Gravely, the ones that I mow. And
we're so used to cutting lawns a certain direction with certain mowers. When we switched the mowers up, it also slowed us down. But we're going to go right back up to where we should be and mowing fast. 2 weeks ago, that tree wasn't as brown. It's getting browner now, and then the leaves are flying.
Take me to your heart. I belong to you. Take me to your soul.
Vicki, after trimming your first yard with the new trimmer, how do you like that new trimmer?
I don't know, it works pretty good. I think it's a lot lighter than
It's not lighter, it's the same exact weight, it's a different handle than what she's used to.
It's 2 years newer, so they've really changed the since 2 years ago.
They've made improvements on that same model, because it is the same exact model, it's just that there's different improvements over the years. But because if Vicki likes that handle better than her handle, I do have another one off of another old Domar, which I don't throw any of these old ones away because all the parts are interchangeable with the new ones. That's one nice thing about sticking with brands that you've had forever, whether it be Steel, Husqvarna, Red Max, whatever brand that you've been using. The parts are usually all interchangeable, and you just hang on to them for extra parts, because you never know when you might accidentally bend a shaft or something, you know, and you just replace that part. It's not that big of a deal. So that was another good yard. Vicki's using the trimmer all day because we got to get that thing broke in. as fast as possible. So that's going to be the trimmer of choice for the next 2 or 3 weeks, something like that.
Wednesday, yeah, Wednesdays is usually the day that I do
Most of the trimming. Yeah. And
that is actually a result from when we used to do foreclosed homes. Because I had a helper with me on Wednesdays. Well, actually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I had a helper. Vicki was with me the rest of the time. And to give me a break during the week, the helper would do all of the trimming on Wednesday and I would just be on the mower. That would be my day of getting a break. Because we were working 7 days a week there, dark to dark. But now it is time for Vicki's question of the day.
Good morning. It's a little earlier than I normally do the question of the day, but here it is. Just a bit ago, Mark put a picture of a tree that's starting to turn. It looks kind of brown, but eventually that tree will be completely red, probably in another month. So my question today is, have you seen in your area any signs of fall? We have seen leaves falling already, acorns are dropping, you know, with the days getting shorter,
and temperatures getting colder.
The birds are even starting to get ready to migrate back to the south area. So if you have anything you want to tell us, leave a comment in the box.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So that yard was a pain in the butt. And hopefully the next time we come back, all the seed pods will be done off them stupid trees.
And then a month after that, the leaves will fall.
Yeah. So the problem we're having with this, or I'm having with this yard, is these seed pods are 2 to 3 weeks behind where they should be. And in order for me to pick them up with one pass, I have to be having the mower deck at 2 inches. Because that's where we pick up, or that's the height of the deck when all of our decks when we're picking up leaves. But seeing how it is not raining and we're sort of in a drought, they won't call it a drought, but we haven't had really any rain. I cannot cut it that short because the lawn will completely burn up and just completely make the customer mad.
It's already crunchy.
Yeah, so we're kind of at a battle with this, and there's nothing we can do about it. It just takes us extra longer to do everything. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay, we just finished our last yard for the day. It's kind of nice. It some rain clouds come through, dropped the temperatures 10 degrees or so. We had 15, 20 mile an hour winds. As soon as we were done, the sun came out, the breeze slowed down, and the temperature went right back up, and so did humidity. We got just a couple sprinkles out of it. That's about it. We were supposed to have more rain than that, but we didn't get nothing.
Maybe we'll get some tonight.
I'm hoping so, because there's more clouds rolling in, and it's still fairly windy out there, but right now it's 73 degrees.
Yeah, we don't like those phone calls. Please do not come to my house. My yard is burned up. Please, we don't want you to cut it this week.
But one thing is nice though is we have these customers that are a long ways away from us, and if it does not need to be cut, they'll call us. That way we don't have a wasted trip out there. So they are very, what's the word, conscious, I guess, of our time, and they don't want us to waste our time going out to their yard when it doesn't need to be cut. So that's a good thing. We have a lot of good customers like that.
And with the drought hitting so late, it's going to run right into leaf season, and that's going to be fine.
Yeah, it gives us a little bit of a break just before leaf season, which is just a few weeks away. Unfortunately, it's only a few weeks away. So that's pretty much going to be it for us for today. Please leave a comment down in the comment section below, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified for our next video to be uploaded. And that's going to be the end of our video for today.
Thanks for answering my question of the day. Have a good evening. See you at the next lawn. Peace. Goodbye.